Is this background aesthetically pleasing? Aesthetically pleasing? How many plants can I fit in? Hi, I'm ill, so I'm wearing a massive cardigan and this t-shirt. I just want to tell you a little quick funny story before we get started on this video. I just went out to a coffee shop to go and do like a little bit of work on exactly what I'm showing you today, and I just had a coffee and then went to go pay for it, and the guy was like, "It's on the house," and I did the most British thing and tried to insist on paying for it, but I only had my card, and then he was like, "No, it's fine," and I was like,
no, seriously, let me pay, please let me pay.
I'm gonna feel guilty about this if you don't. And then he was like, "No, it's fine," and I didn't even have any change to tip, and then I just left because I felt really awkward, and it's a really nice thing to do, but now I feel really guilty because I didn't pay for my coffee, and that's probably one of the most incredibly British things. And as I'm speaking, I realise that my voice is really annoying because I'm ill. Anyway, yeah, I'm currently on like my 5th day of cheer in a row because we've got comp on the weekend, so I'm the most stuffed up thing ever. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, today I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on for the past couple of months and show you a few of the different pieces and kind of what I've been doing to build this up. So I've always really been into like creative stuff, and I've always enjoyed like sewing and knitting and like doing a bunch of stuff. Like literally in this drawer right here I've got all the pieces to the blanket that I'm making. If you haven't seen any of like the videos on my channel, I mean, I'll link them somewhere here, where basically I like had to take a year out of uni and I had to take like interruption study and everything, and within that time I've worked like some jobs and tried to get some money and whatnot, and then I decided to turn like one of my hobbies into basically like a job and seeing where it can go. I found on Pinterest this guy embroidering like vintage pieces, like this beautiful like amazing flowers and everything, and he was selling them for a lot of money. It was in like Vogue, but I was like, oh, I love doing that, like I want to do something like that. I really like sustainable fashion and everything. So I started going to charity shops, which is one of my favourite things to do anyway. If like you're not British, I don't know if it's the same in other countries, I don't know, it's like thrift shops but for charity. I started going to them and just buying pieces and then just embroidering them just for a little bit of like fun, and then I thought like, oh, I should sell these, and that's how Bold Dino was born. And what's special to me about Bold Dino as well is that I'm like privileged to be able to embroider. This sounds very stupid, but my mum's got rheumatoid arthritis and she's had it like my whole life. I am 21 and I like my mum's had it since in her 30s, and it's really like affected her hands. She finds it hard to like pick up anything or open jars, and she can't like embroider or anything, and it's like massively obviously impacted her life, but she's always been like so positive and has been like such a positive influence to like the whole of my family, and I really wanted to kind of like try and give back with this as well as keeping it sustainable. And I give, well, that really creeped me out. I give 10% of everything that I sell, so not like just profit, just 10% of anything for the price it's sold at, to Versus Arthritis, which was formerly Arthritis Research UK, to help research into arthritis. And yeah, I like doing that. So Bold Dino, I need to start actively promoting, but it's a separate Instagram account and I have an Etsy page. And what I basically do is I started with just trying to keep it sustainable, where I embroider onto thrifted pieces and then like sell them on. I don't sell them for like a super high price, but basically it's become a thing now where I take mainly commissions and then I work on like vintage pieces in my own time and post them onto my Etsy. So I'll show you a few of what I've done so far. So a few of them I've like already sold, so I can't actually show you them in person. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna move over here so that I can put them over here. So the first one I did that was like this kind of upgrading style was my Nike one. So I bought this Nike t-shirt. It's actually a juniors t-shirt, but it's like an extra large juniors, and it was actually my boyfriend Sam that found this one and was like, oh, this would be really cool to do like these mountains on it, and I was like, oh my god. So my first piece wasn't actually my creative genius, it was Sam's. So I bought it and then I turned it from this into... So I did some mountains on it. I spent a little while doing trees and everything. It was inspired by this Pinterest picture, which looks nothing like it. It looks a lot better. But yeah, then I sold that one on my Etsy. Okay, so it turns out I actually got way too ahead of myself. But my first one I actually have it, but I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna put a picture of it. So I did this one that just says cheer up buttercup, which is like one of my little favorite phrases. I wanted to put that on a t-shirt. I quickly found out that I was stitching way too tight and like I was not gonna sell that one because it was the first one I did and it just wasn't that great. It just wasn't that great, but I kept it for myself. It's a nice little like reminder of my roots for when I'm a big global brand. Yeah, but then I went to the church shop and got some plain white M&S t-shirts, which are really nice. And I did this one, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I also wasn't gonna sell this one because there is a little like fray in the S, which I can fix, but it wasn't like, it's not one that I wanted to sell. I kept it for myself. I did this one, which I thought was good fun. It says weird flex, but okay. And like, I really liked it because it's quite like topical. But yeah, again, this is one I can put up to sell. I don't know if I will. They're ones that I'm like not proud enough of to put up for sale. So, I mean, if anyone wants them, you could buy them off me. I found a children's denim jacket in a charity shop. So my niece is 3 and her like favorite film is The Lion King. So I did a little Simba in the back of a jacket and did like a nice little like patterning down the front of that. I thought that was really cute. I'd like to get more pictures of it. And I gave it to her for Christmas. And my funny thing is my niece was just like, yeah, because she was 2.5. Everyone else loved it, but she hates jackets. She hates putting anything on her arms. Like she likes rolling up her sleeves, and she was just, oh my god, I'm so pale. And she was just like, no. But anyway, my family loved it, and they said that like it'd be really nice, like a nice thing to like pass down to all of like the cousins. So, I mean, cute. I remember on Christmas Day I was doing this one, which is the super duper stitching. But I really like this one. Sam's mum actually helped me pick out the colours because I thought it was like a really nice, I'd like to do like a 70s theme because the t-shirt was like a muted greeny bluey teal colour. And I really like this one, and this one's exciting because someone bought some of my Etsy and I sent it all the way to Texas, which is crazy. I've never shipped anything internationally like ever, and that was really cool. And that was actually my first Etsy review and it was 5 stars and I'm really proud. And then I bought my own labels. So these labels I bought before I like sold anything from my Etsy, and I really like them. I think they're really cute. I like the little design. Hopefully people like them too. Another one that I did quite early on was this like mountains design. I just wanted to do something like really super simplistic and minimalistic on this denim jacket. I sold this one to, I think this one just went somewhere in England, but yeah, I really hope they like it. I had a mare trying to package this one out though. I was really worried. I was wrapped it in parcel paper and then I was like absolutely pooing myself that the marker had gone through the parcel paper, because at the post office they had to like write on it like again, and like I was like, because if this permanent marker has gone through, then it's going to ruin it and they are going to leave me a 0-star Etsy review and it's going to kill everything. But so far, I haven't heard back from them. Hopefully the jacket's okay. And then I started working on this one. So this one is based off a picture of Marla Catherine. I'm pretty sure it's Marla Catherine. But she's just a YouTuber. She's actually like 15 and I didn't know that. I thought she was like 18. But yeah, based off just one of her pictures, she's got very like aesthetically pleasing face, but I know it's not quite in proportion with her face, but it's like this abstract one, and like I drew it out from the picture and like tried to work with color. It was something very different. That's that one. And then I started taking commissions. So for commissions, I've done ones like this elephant piece. I did 2 of those elephant continuous line drawings. They took me ages to draw out. Like I was trying to like sketch out an elephant and then like try and do it in continuous line, and oh my god, I have pages and pages and pages of just like the shittest looking elephants. I have to show you. So like this was the one that I was just on about, where I sketched it out and I like did like a little colour way of what I wanted to do. But these elephants, oh my gosh, I just did like the, some of them aren't looking that bad, but some of them just look ridiculous. It was so hard to do one that I actually liked, and then I ended up going with one that was, oh my god, look at that one. That looks like, it looks like a B-Tech Dumbo. I ended up going with one that was like that, and then when I did another one, I wanted to make it individual, and then my brother really wanted Jurgen Klopp, who's the manager of Liverpool FC, on a t-shirt, so I did a few like different designs of that, and that's this one here, and he really likes it and wears it on Liverpool days, and it's exciting because he posted on his Instagram and one of his friends was like, where did you get that t-shirt? So yeah, some more of those. I also wrote Cal on Lan as a t-shirt. That was my first commission piece. I changed the N before I sent it. I don't think I ever took a picture of it, but like the N was like too looped down, so I like unpicked it and then put it more straight. And then I did my jeans, which there is a video on that where I painted Bob Ross on my jeans. Those are not for sale because I like them too much. But if you do want one similar to that, then let me know. I did this zebra one as a commission for someone called Kate, who's got me and my arthritis on Instagram. And she actually has arthritis as well. And it's really nice to be able to like make something for someone and then also like donate the money and try and raise awareness for that too. I also did this Mellow t-shirt. So this one is actually a Springfield men's XL. So like this brand Springfield, and it's got their logo on it still. And I've like tried to incorporate the logo into Mellow. So this is like quite a large one, but I have some pictures of it as well. I like the pink. I really wanted like a contrasting stitching and something a little bit different, but similar to like a few of my first designs. I've also done these jeans. So these are the second pair of jeans that I painted, and these are actually like still have their tags on from Misguide. It is mad. And these are some like mom jeans, again can't say that word, and they've just got like a nice bright pocket. This is like a picture that I found on Pinterest. I'll like full artist credit in the description and everything, and like tagged there. I haven't even put these up for sale yet because like I'm not super proud of how these turned out because the yellow is like a bit crinkly, but I need to actually put these for sale. But these are a size 8, UK 8, Misguided. So if you want them, then just DM me on Instagram and maybe I'll put them on Etsy. And then I decided I was going to bulk buy 25 vintage old hats, like caps, because I wanted to start embroidering on caps. The first one I did was this koi pond one. I mean, I quite like the fish up there. I like it. It's not my favorite thing ever, but I like it. Then I did this one. I really like this one. This is just like a little husky tongue out, and I think it's really cute. I have like all different colors of these vintage hats, and like I take commissions for like whatever anyone wants on them, but I really like this little husky. I'm doing personalized dog ones as well, and cat ones, or whatever animal you want. So if you want to put your dog on a hat, I'll do it for you. I'm gonna put my dog on a hat as well. I'm in the middle of doing that. But it's just like cute little husky, nice little hats, perfect for whatever weather. I've gotten really into cats recently, so that's that. And then at the moment, I'm also doing on this like felty blue hat. I don't know if you can see that it's like felty. I'm doing this French knot whale. So like it's loads of different little French knots. I'm in the middle of doing this Armani t-shirt that I found, this Emporio Armani one, and I turned it into a little like beach scene. I really like the waves and the sand I did, but I feel like the palm trees kind of ruined it. But I was like halfway through one palm tree and I just kind of lost hope in it and didn't want to do another one. But Sam's like, you need to finish it, and I know I need to finish it. At the moment I'm really enjoying it. I'm taking about like 2 commissions a week, which obviously wouldn't be enough to like live off or anything, but to like have it as a side thing at the moment is really nice. I only have like 150 followers on Instagram, but it's so nice to like build that up like bit by bit and, you know, keep making things that I'm proud of. And I keep wanting to wear things, but I can't because then I have to sell them but I keep making things and then keeping them for myself, and then I'm making no money. But yeah, if you do have any questions or if you want a commission or anything, go check out my Instagram, message me, let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks if you've made it this far in the video, then you're the best.